Real Madrid Castilla is a Spanish football team that plays in Segunda División B. It is Real Madrid's reserve team, and is therefore an integral part of Real Madrid's youth academy, La Fábrica. They play their home games at Alfredo di Stéfano Stadium. Unlike the English Football League system, reserve teams in Spain play in the same league system as their senior team rather than a separate league. Reserve teams, however, cannot play in the same division as their senior team. Therefore, Real Madrid B are ineligible for promotion to the Primera División. Reserve teams are also no longer permitted to enter the Copa del Rey. In addition, only under-23 players, or under-25 players with a professional contract, can switch between senior and reserve teams. While a few players have gone on to establish themselves in the Real Madrid first team, several former Castilla players such as Ismael Erces, Santiago Azars, Juan Mata, and Alvaro Negredo, Mr., and Luis Garcia have all moved on to successful careers with other clubs. History, AD plus Ultra. In 1948, Agrupación Deportiva Plus Ultra, a local amateur team, then playing in the Tercera División, agreed to become a feeder club for Real Madrid. Originally formed in 1930, the team took its name from the national motto of Spain. Real gave AD plus Ultra financial support and in return were given first refusal on the club's best players. By 1949, they made their debut in the Segunda División and in 1952, the club became the official Real reserve team. In 1959, they reached the quarter-finals of the Copa del Rey, losing 7-2 on aggregate to eventual finalists Granada CF. During the 1950s and 1960s, future senior Real Madrid players and Spanish internationals such as Zaharaga, Enrique Mateos, Ramón Marcel, Pedro Casato, Juan Manuel Villa, Jose Mara Vidal, Fernando Serena, and Ramón Grosso all spent time at the club. Luis Aragona S also briefly played for Plus Ultra and Miguel Mura Plus or Minus Os began his coaching career at the club. In 1972, Plus Ultra folded because of the demise of the insurance company of the same name and their position in the Tercera División was taken by Castilla Club de Fútbol, the new reserve team for Real Madrid, on July 21. Castilla CF. As Castilla CF, the team enjoyed something of a golden age. During this era, with a team that included Augusto N., Ricardo Gallego and Francisco Pineda, Castilla reached the final of the 1979 Euro 80 Copa del Rey. During their cup run, they beat 4 Primera División teams, including RCULESCF, Athletic Bilbao, Real Sociedad, and Sporting de Gijón. The latter two eventually finished second and third in the Primera División. In the final, he played Real Madrid but lost 6-1. Because Real also won the Primera División, however, Castilla qualified for the European Cup Winners' Cup. Despite beating West Ham United 3-1 in the opening game at the Santiago Bernabéu, they lost the return 5-1 after extra time and went out in the first round. Castilla reached to quarter-finals of the Copa del Rey on 3 further occasions, in 1984, 1986, and 1988. In 1984, with Amancio Amaro as coach, Castilla won the Segunda División. Amaro's tenure as coach saw the rise of the famous La Quinta del Buitre Emilio Buitragueño plus or minus O, Manolo Sanca S, Marta N. Vazua Z, Marchel, and Miguel Pardiza. Castilla were ineligible for promotion, however, because Real Madrid were already in the Primera División. In the 1987 Euro 88 season, they finished third in the Segunda División, but were once again ineligible for promotion. Real Madrid B. In 1991, the Royal Spanish Football Federation banned the use of separate names for reserve teams and Castilla CF became known as Real Madrid Deportiva and then Real Madrid B. In the early 1990s, 2 former Castilla players, Vicente Del Bosque and Rafael Benitez, began their coaching careers with the team. In 1997, the team was relegated to the Segunda División B, but despite this, they continued to produce great players. These have included Roel Bravo, Guti, and Iker Casillas, who all became established members of the senior Real Madrid team. Real Madrid Castilla, in the 2004-05 season, coach Juan Rama en la Pescaro guided the team back to the Segunda División and the team subsequently revived the El Castilla name and became known as Real Madrid Castilla. In 2006, the new stadium of the club's training facilities Ciudad Real Madrid was named the Alfredo di Stéfano Stadium, and Francisco Moreno Carrera +or-Ina became the first independent chairman in 16 years. The team has continued to produce quality players such as Roberto Soldado, who is currently playing in the Tottenham Hotspur first team, and Alvaro Arbeloa, who played for Deportivo de la Coruña +or-A and Liverpool in the past and has now rejoined Real Madrid's first team. In the 2006-07 season, the team was relegated to the Segunda División B under the management of ex-Real Madrid legend Marcel after occupying 19th place in the league and a disappointing season. Marcel received a lot of criticism and accepted all the blame for the team's bad performances, especially for those who had a wonderful season in the 2005-06 season, such as Ruba Ender Lored, Esteban Granero, and Jvigarka. The reserves produced other quality players, including Juan Mata, who plays for Manchester United, and Alvaro Negredo, who plays for Manchester City FC. Real Madrid Castilla was promoted back to Segunda División at the end of the season 2011 December after beating Cadiz in the playoffs with aggregate score 8-1. Indiana, 2013-14 season, without Alvaro Morata and Gis Rodriguez, who were promoted. Real Madrid Castilla was relegated in the last match day after being defeated by Real Murcia in last match of the season. Players, 2014-15 squad, as of August 25, 2014. Currently injured, out on loan. Note, flags indicate national team as defined under FIFA eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-FIFA nationality. Selected reserve team players, Real Madrid C players which were granted the second team shirt. Note, flags indicate national team as defined under FIFA eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-FIFA nationality. In, out, honors, Copa del Rey, runners-up, 1979 €80, Segunda División, winners, 1983 €84, Segunda División B, winners, 1990 €91, 2001 €02, 2004 €05, 2011 €12, Tercera División, winners, 1948 €49, 1954 €55, 1956 €57, 1963 €64, 1965 €66, 1967 €68. Season to season, 33 seasons in Segunda División, 16 seasons in Segunda División B, 20 seasons in Tercera División. Notable former players. Category, Real Madrid Castilla footballers. References. External links, Real Madrid Castilla official club website / Real Madrid Castilla news, photos and videos, futbom.com profile, football team profile, Castilla CF in Europe, Segunda B division table, Real Madrid Castilla fans, club and stadium history Estadios de España.